Normally the Polynesian boats sails. They're the large ocean-going boats. They had two sails, and you see a modern sailboats. You would see here again. You would see two sails. You see a main sail, and then you have something we call a jib sail. That's the smaller sail, or some other names they have for the jibs. Larger sails, spinnakers, and all that. You know, usually have two, one main and the second. Genuar, a little bit larger than the regular jib sail. Genuar, and it goes on and on and on and on. Now, so if they run on a sand barge, they can take this loose, and they can move each one of the elements independent in a walking walking motion. And here again, a lot of times, like the Chinese sails, they are able to control the sails from the deck. They didn't have to crawl up. They can crawl up or walk up the sails, but normally they were able to use the lines or sheets, in nautical terms, sheets or lines to control the sail, and they were able to move along. So you get stuck on a sand barge. What you do? You take all the gear out of one canoe, put it in the other one. Now this is light enough to float. Move this forward. Then what do? You put all the gear, a lot of the gear, into the opposite one, and move the other one forward. So you get this movement, walking movement. And we look at the water shoes as being somewhat of a catamaran. It's able to walk, ambulate, and so we see this in the large ocean-going catamarans, and we see this in the very small catamarans. And you get down to, and we said this before, a shoe. Well, you could start. What is a shoe? A shoe is something you put on your feet and you walk like this. But of course, all shoes you don't put on your feet. We got something we call hand shoes, German Handschuhe, gloves, and then brake shoes. They don't go on your feet; they go on it, but they protect something, protect a moving part, a working part. So, but in the general term, a shoe, it ambulates, it goes on the feet, and you get this kind of walking motion. So a mud shoe, a rain shoe, a dancing shoe, or a ballet shoe, a snowshoe, it's a shoe. So a water shoe is just a shoe, but it's designed for water. Now, more sophisticated shoes, a snow ski. A snow ski is a shoe, but it's so moved to the right until they start calling it a ski. But it's a shoe, but they call it a ski because it's more specialized. A snow ski, a water ski, a water shoe. So the snow ski is a little thinner. The water ski is a little bit thicker than the snow ski, and a water shoe is a little bit thicker than a water ski. I guess if I had an air shoe, it would be, of course, bigger than a water shoe because you need more buoyancy. And you see how that works. Now we're going to get into the Micronesian boats.